Our fig trees came in. We bought these 3 to 4 foot turkey fig trees from FastGrowingTrees.com. This video is not sponsored. I just figured that y'all might enjoy this unboxing and planting video as we plant our first fruit trees here on our homestead. I ordered these trees only a couple days ago and they came really quickly. I'm glad they got here today because tonight we have below freezing temperatures and the box specifically says avoid extreme heat and cold. I don't know if 27 degrees is extreme, probably not for most of the country, but we won't take our chances with that. These guys are going to spend some time in the house tonight until it warms up. It's supposed to warm up relatively quickly. So these guys are really well packaged. I definitely see why the box states to lay flat because we've got one pot at the end here. I'll have to zoom out for this. And the other tree is laid in the box on the other end. Just like that. I'll stick these guys out on the porch where we can step back and take a better look at them. Okay, so we've got our two beautiful turkey fig trees here. I'm really pleased with the way they look. They seem very healthy. They're just coming out of like winter dormancy with a little bit of green foliage coming on the top here. And like I said, tonight's going to be cold, so I'm going to move them inside tonight, and then tomorrow we'll start the transitional process of getting them into full sun. I'm not just going to thrust these trees straight into the ground on full sun. I think it could be a little bit shocking and could kind of stunt their success. So to give these guys the best opportunity to do well, I'm going to leave them on the porch for a day, and then I'm going to give them some east morning sun for a few hours, and gradually over the course of probably a week, we'll make sure that they are used to full sun, and then we'll plant them in their final spot. And when it comes to planting, the company has given us a really good instructional diagram here on how to plant our new tree. These also have a patio option. They're already potted, but we're going to be sticking them in the ground. So in just one YouTube minute, I'm going to bring you to a week from today when we start to plant these guys. So the other day when we planted our fig trees, it was really, really windy, so I didn't get to talk to you. It's still a little bit windy today. It's just this time of year. But
they have some huge leaves.
They do have some huge leaves. They're adjusting really, really well. I just gave them a nice, good, deep water, and I'm gonna... It is wet in the ground, Bentley, watch out. I am gonna wanna make sure that throughout this year while this tree is establishing, that I water it often. And it may be hard, but what I'm going to have to do this year most likely is pinch off any developing fruit just so that the tree can put all of its energy into establishing a really good root system. It's going to pay off in the long run. Thankfully, we planted right at the beginning of rainy season here, so I should have a lot less hose duty to do until maybe further on in the summer, but it should be getting really good roots established by then. So we planted the trees about 25 feet apart. They're going to grow to be about 25 feet in span and 25 feet high, so this is plenty of space. We've got a big ornamental pear here that won't impede on their light needs or their root needs. We planted them far enough apart, and I'm really excited to see what happens in the years to come. Again, these are our turkey figs that we bought from FastGrowingTrees.com. Super great quality. I saw some fig trees at our local Tractor Supply the other day. They were actually quite expensive for what they were. They were about this tall, really scraggly, $30. This was $100, but guys, it was well worth it. Again, this video is not sponsored by FastGrowingTrees.com, but I think you should check them out.